Welcome back to Parking Lot Chats with Corn
and Bo.
So, what do you want to talk about first?
I don't think we were going to talk about this, or I didn't say I was going to talk about this, but I do, before I forget, want to say that, like, I'm really scared for Jamaica.
Oh, you know what? I thought I was going to say that and I forgot. Good thing. Yeah, right. Thoughts, good vibes, whatever you got to Jamaica. Are you fucking kidding? Did you see today? The storm trackers.
They had to turn around because it got too scary for them.
I didn't see that part. I saw where they clocked the highest wind that they've ever clocked in a storm at 291 miles per hour.
What the fuck?
A Category 5's 150.
I'm sorry, what?
A Category 5's 150.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, they clocked winds at 291.
I thought it was 165.
I saw like an hour ago that they clocked winds at 291. And I don't know like how accurate is your, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because I saw that, the last thing I saw, which was about 2 hours ago, was that the plane had to turn around. Like, it wouldn't even go in.
Let's say right now, wind speed right now heading for, you gotta find
it's Melissa, Hurricane Melissa.
Yeah,
that bitch.
That bitch. Melissa wind speed. I knew what I meant. 175 is now one of the strongest hurricanes based on the top wind speed on record in the Atlantic Basin. Where did I see the...
And from what I understand is that a hurricane of that magnitude has not hit Jamaica in like 70 years or something wild.
Never.
Oh, never.
That Gilbert in 1988 is the worst they've ever had, and that was a 4.
Oh.
They've never had a 5.
Oh.
And their hurricanes normally come from the east, and this is coming up from the south. So that's also going to be like a whole different storm surge situation from them.
Right.
So from what I understand, and this part that I'm saying now I read yesterday, so I don't know if this has changed. I read last night that luckily it's not looking like it'll cover the whole island. It's coming up a path. So the airport's closed yesterday. There is no more getting out, but the government has been saying to like get to they have shelters, they have places that hopefully won't be in the eye, but I don't know about storm surge.
Yeah, I don't know. I've been watching this girl keeps popping up on my For You page that is on vacation there and she couldn't get out. Yeah.
That's terrifying.
Yeah. It's like her and 2 friends, and then they're in some gorgeous house with like there's like, I don't know if it's like a resort or whatever, but there's living quarters for workers, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, so they all live on grounds. And I don't know, I guess like the master bedroom in this house that she's in was built to be safe, like a shelter.
Oh, good.
So that's where she's been instructed by the owner of this home to like go to. But I don't fucking know, man. Like, we laugh at hurricanes in Florida, but we don't laugh at Cat 5s.
No, that's when like we pay attention. Cat 3 and above, I'm paying attention. I'm paying attention at a Cat 3.
Yes.
At a 4 and 5,
yeah. At a 5, I don't know if have we ever experienced a 5? Yes, right? I don't know. Well, we're like Francis Jean and all them.
So I know one of them that was like the worst for us was like a 3, but it was a slow moving 3. So that was the problem.
Right. Like, I don't know if we've ever experienced
I don't know.
a 5.
I want to say maybe the last 5 was like Andrew, and that would have been like Homestead, Miami.
I don't even know if Andrew was a 5.
Wasn't it?
But I know Michael that hit Mexico Beach in the Panhandle, that they actually, like, I think they tried to say it was a 4, but it hit like last second at a 5.
Right. It like went up at the last second.
Yeah,
right?
and look at how much damage that did. That leveled that town.
Right? Aren't they still?
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, and then the one in Fort Myers too. And I don't even know if that was a 5. Like, these hurricanes that have done Katrina, what was she, like a 3?
Well, the Katrina wasn't.
But it stalled. But that's what I'm saying. Like,
well, and like
the levees broke.
Right. Like that was
but damage is done on storms that are not even 5s.
Yeah. Right.
Bad damage, devastating damage.
Absolutely. Like, this is Jamaica's not. I mean, I hope that all the people are safe, but like, there's nothing that you can do for the structures that are in the way. All that's going to have to be rebuilt. That is going down.
Right.
I mean, like, I don't think there's any like hope I mean, not to be like mean or negative, but like, I think like, honestly, truthfully, there's not hope for.
Well, I think the biggest hope is that that 175 mile per hour winds is only the eye wall is small, so it's only about 30 miles out from the eye wall that has those
right.
high
So it's just going to be this one space.
So
hopefully
it's not like the entire island, although obviously like the bands outside of that 175 mile per hour wind still have devastating winds in them, just not like that
And that's what their
high.
government officials have been saying. Like, it's
Right.
not going to be the whole island if you get the fuck out of where it's supposed to hit. But, like, as we know, being Floridians,
They can wobble.
and right, like, it doesn't always hit where
And
you think it's going to
Jamaica's
hit.
not that big of an island,
It's
right?
not. No. And then, like, Jamaica is not that big of an island, right? So, like, we know here, like, they slow down when they come over land. So, like, what's going to hit Cuba?
Right.
And I think that's, like, the next concern, too. Like, obviously, like, concern for Jamaica is number one right now. But, like, what's going to happen after that? Because, sure, you got some mountains, but is it going to stop it enough? Is it going to slow it down enough?
Right.
I think that, like, anyone that's in that path afterwards needs to be getting prepared, too.
Well, absolutely. I mean, even
Why
if it
do
slows
that?
it down, what's it going to slow it down to? A 3 that can still cause damage. So a hurricane's a hurricane. You know?
Absolutely.
You still need to prepare for them, but definitely a 5 is far greater, you know, a far greater emergency risk. I don't fucking know.
Right. Fucking problem.
Problem.
It's a far bigger problem for damn sure. I want to know where I saw this. Did I see it? Somebody made it up. I can't find it.
Well, I don't know. That's high though. 298
Yeah.
miles per hour
Well,
sounds
And then what I just saw was like 290, 253 was the highest ever clocked. So I'm wondering did I make that up or did someone post the wrong thing?
yeah, I don't know.
But
But they always say like, oh, it's the winds are so high, it's going to be a Category 6. But and I always like that's one thing that they'll never be a Category 6 unless the freaking scale is changed.
I was gonna say there's no 6 on the
Like
scale.
it's like the 5 is 155 plus.
Right.
Like a 4 is 135 to 155 or whatever. I don't know if that's like the exact like beginning, whatever. But like, you know, 1, 2, 3, they all have ranges, and then a 5 is 155 plus. So unless there was like some crazy hurricane winds that caused the people who, what is it, the Richter? No, Richter is
That's earthquakes.
earthquakes. What is it, the scale for hurricanes?
And I know this.
That there was like some ridiculously high number that they felt like they should make like a 6 category.
The Saffir-Simpson hurricane wind scale.
Yeah, there'll never be a Cat 6 unless they change that.
Right, because there's no parameters for that, so it's not a thing.
Right.
Did we find out if we've had has Florida had their 5?
Well, Florida has, but has like the treasure, like have we over here been hit by a 5? Like has the treasure coast, the east coast of Florida been hit by a Cat 5? I don't know if we have. Just doing a little Google search real quick.
Maybe the one from Their Eyes Were Watching God. Nope.
No, right?
Mm-mm.
Like what was Andrew?
Andrew was a 5 in South Florida, but when it hit Homestead, it was a 5. So
it did hit these.
So
it did hit. Andrew was a 5.
Hurricane Andrew 1992 made landfall in South Florida as a Category 5,
Okay.
but I wrote East Coast, so I think because it came up Homestead, that's more the tip.
Oh,
I would call that the East Coast.
I would
but
call it the East Coast too, but
whatever. AI overview. Michael was at 5 Panhandle,
Panhandle, yeah,
and then the
What was
1935
Fort Myers?
Labor Day. That is the one that I just said.
yeah,
From In Their Eyes Were Watching God, Zora Neale Hurston's book.
yeah.
And they walk over the Palm Beach Bridge, and then TK gets fucking rabies. That was a Category 5. And then Hurricane Ian in 2022 briefly reached Category 5 intensity
That's
before
the one that
weakening.
hit Fort Myers.
Yeah, and making
Yeah.
landfall in Southwest Florida as a 4. So it hit 5 in the ocean, but turned back to 4
right before it hit.
But still,
And
a
that
4
was
is
Fort
still
Myers.
fucked.
Like, Fort Myers still isn't recovered from that. Ian, that was 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm. And when I was in, where did I go? Dunedin.
Yeah, Dunedin, however you say
I
it.
don't never know when
Yeah, me
so I
neither.
say both now because I don't
Yeah.
fucking know. I was there in May of this year, and the ground was still like it was like a parking lot. I might have the video somewhere on my phone, or I put it somewhere. The parking lot next to like the marina was all fenced off because it was still fucked. Like it was
Right.
like the parking lot, like the asphalt was like ripped up
Yeah,
from the storm and from
it's
like
crazy.
the water. And that was this year. That was 6 months ago. I was there, and it was still damaged, like
Right.
visible, fenced around damage.
Yeah, it's gonna be. I'm very worried for the people of Jamaica. I really hope that no life is lost.
Yeah, me too.
Structures can be rebuilt. I hope people have like taken the heed. By the time it comes out on Wednesday,
We'll
like
know.
we'll know. I think it's supposed to hit
Today,
tonight.
right?
I mean, like,
Tonight,
this
late
is Monday
tonight, early
night,
morning.
so it's supposed to hit tonight. So, if there was devastation, I hope they're all
The people are okay. And
Yeah.
from what I've seen, it seems like their government officials have been really on top of
That's
telling
good.
them not to fuck around.
That's
Like I
good.
said, like he said, like,
Yeah.
it's not going to hit the whole island. There's no reason to, like, stay in the path. We
Right.
have places to go, fucking go. I don't
Right.
know
Get
if it's
out
a
of
fuck,
like
but-
that 30-mile radius of the eye.
Right.
Because, yeah, you'll get like a cat 1 over here, but like this is the cat 5. Get the fuck out of the cat 5.
Right. The cat one's okay. That's fine. That's a Tuesday afternoon here.
Right.
That's fine. That's the one that, like, that's the shit that we joke about when it's like a tropical storm or like a category 1. That's the shit that, like, the Floridians that we find funny. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
it's not funny there if it's attached to a category 5.
No.
No, that's not good.
No.
So yeah, be safe, guys.
Yes, please. All right. Well, we got that off our chest.
Yeah.
Let's get on to some celebrity bullshit. What have they been up to?
Well, first of all, it seems like the thieves from the Louvre, how do you pronounce that heist? They are here on the Treasure Coast. They got champs.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say 2 got caught, but yeah, that did happen.
Really
we had like
funny.
a local version of the fucking
Like
jewelry
2 days
heist.
later, was it? I don't know. Was that a
It was-
copycat?
I don't know.
Was it? What the fuck was that?
That
You
was
wanna tell
straight
them
out
what
of a
happened?
fucking
If you're not
movie.
here, do you want to tell them what happened?
Straight out of a movie. They cut a hole in the fucking ceiling of the mall.
Of the champs.
Of the champs, above the champs in the fucking mall, and went down, I'm assuming on a rope. Like, what's the fucking Mission Impossible sound? I don't even know. I wanted to make it, but just fucking got on down with
And like
a rope.
champs, what are you
Got all the fucking shoes. I don't even know.
stealing Nike socks? What the fuck are you
But
doing?
like I'm so confused because all the boxes of the shoes were on the roof. So like what did they have? Like a
the Christmas sack. The
yeah,
big
like
Santa
a Christmas
Yeah, they
sack
dumped
or
their
something,
shoes.
or like a bucket. They trolleyed down. What is it? Not a trolley. What is the word I'm looking for?
Like a pulley?
Yeah, a pulley. They pulleyed down a fucking basket. Like, I don't understand. And then when they like, why would you not take the shoes out of the box in the store? I guess you're just trying to go as fast as possible, right? So you're throwing all the boxes,
But now you still spent that time on the roof
and
fucking
then
around.
on the roof you fucked around and got them all out of the boxes. I don't even know. And then I don't know how they got off down the
Right.
roof.
If you had to be that quick that you had to leave them in the box in the store, should you not have gotten off the roof that quickly?
That's what I don't
right,
understand. Like, why did they take them all out of the box? It's so weird. The whole thing was weird. Right
And they
through
still
the
like a bunch
fucking
of
roof.
New Balances and Nikes. What are you
It
doing?
was literally New Balance and Nike boxes on the roof of the mall with a giant hole cut out. I don't understand.
Oh, that's such a good one. I don't know. You know? I don't know. We gotta.
I don't know if they've gotten caught either. I haven't heard.
I haven't heard that they did. So
I
maybe...
did hear the jewelry heist people, 2 of them got caught, and then they think that obviously someone on the inside was involved because duh.
That's what I said. Like someone was in the inside. Yeah, fucking clearly.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Obviously there was someone on the inside. We told you that last week.
Right.
It was probably fucking Daffy Duck. Because what the fuck was that?
And the Sherlock Holmes guy, I think he was fake.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
And that's why I made that meme where I was like trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
Because at first I thought he was real. And then everybody was like, no, this is clearly fake. And it's like, but he was dressed
Right.
like
I
Sherlock
mean,
Holmes. I thought he looked...
He was playing the part.
Yeah, he looked like what my imagination thinks a French detective looks like.
Right.
So, I mean, I trusted him. He
I
looked a little
trusted him.
young, but
Yeah,
other than that,
but,
I trusted
you know.
him. Yeah, right? Maybe they got good bread over there.
Yeah.
Maybe he's just aging well from the good wine he's got. He's
Right.
got good wine and cheese. Leave him alone.
Right.
So
Yeah, that happened. We had our own little
that was really fucking funny.
shoe heist.
It was so stupid because it's so dumb.
I want to
Like
see
the
like
champs,
the security
like-
camera. I want to see the inside camera of them because surely there is one, right? Of them
I don't
like
know. Simon
coming
Property's
down
not doing great.
through-
Sorry, I just can't. I can't.
I know.
Yeah, I would like to see that. You're right, though, right? Did they come down on a pulley? Did they have like a 5-gallon bucket?
Yeah.
What were you using for this?
Right.
Oh my
Your
god,
Santa
so good.
sack.
New Balances and Nikes. So stupid. You know, there's a Nike outlet in Vero. You didn't have to go through all
Right.
that.
And like, unless there was like some sort of, and I don't think there was like some sort of drop, right? That was supposed to happen. You know, Nike, like those shoe kits, like some of that shit can get
yeah,
really
right.
expensive.
I don't think so.
But I don't think it was like the night before drop where they got like really expensive shoes. Like,
No, and like I don't think like New Balance has anything that's worth more
No.
than $60. So
no.
I don't even know what the New Balance
And
situation was like.
Who's buying New Balance for more than you can buy it in store?
Right, right. There's no black market for fucking New Balance.
Right.
So stupid.
I mean, maybe
Oh, it's the
this
dumbest
was
heist
like,
I've seen.
maybe this was Robin Hood. Maybe he was giving shoes to the poor.
Maybe. Honestly, that's the only thing that makes sense at this point. Because what are you doing cutting a hole in the ceiling of the... And, like, what...
Like, there's jewelry stores in this mall.
Right, like, right. Like, there's anything is better. There's a Macy's. The Macy's has better shit than the fucking... I'm sure the Michael Kors fucking bags in the Macy's are worth more than the goddamn New Balances. Right. The New Balances are what's killing me. Like you said, the Nikes, okay. You know, maybe you got some Jordans. Maybe they were worth some money. But, like, the fucking New Balances?
Yeah.
What were you doing with those?
Giving them to the poor.
Right. Mowing your lawn? I don't know.
Getting your dad fit ready.
Right. Like, what?
They just became a dad. They needed to stock up on their New Balances.
You know? Right. And, like, and also, like, what kind of equipment did you have to have? What kind of recon did it take to cut a roof in the fucking mall? Was that worth it for some Nikes and New Balances? I can't imagine it was.
So random.
And right after, like, the crown jewel thing, it's like, oh, someone cut a hole in the fucking ceiling of the Champs of the Treasure Coast Mall. That mall is dilapidated as shit. Like you said, there are jewelry stores, but, like, it's not... There's no fancy shoes in the fucking Champs in the Treasure Coast Mall.
No. It was very random.
It's not like the Gardens. There's no Louis Vuitton. There's no Gucci in this mall. I mean,
my God, don't give these people ideas. There'll be a hole in the roof of the Gardens soon.
I'm sure the Gardens has better security. Right? They have to.
Not checking their roof. They don't have someone on the roof of all hours of the night.
They might now.
Yeah, maybe.
Right? And also, like, what is the roof made out of that you were able to cut through it that easily? What kind of tools did you have? This is what's driving me crazy. You know what I mean? Like, these guys, we know the jewel heist, like, they got in through, like, there was construction and, like, glass. Okay, glass has got to be easier to cut through than the fucking roof.
Right. Like, how thin is that?
Right. What's going on with the Treasure Coast Mall's roof? Is that an inside job? Is this, like, one of the security guys that knew that there was, like, a leak in the roof? You know what I mean? And just fucking
like it was
kicked it through with his... That's why I need New Balances, because he kicked the roof through.
Silly. Like the roof was wet or whatever, so it was easy to...
Right.
I don't fucking know. That was wild.
That was pretty good. Good stuff. All right, sorry. What are we
talking
about
fine.
Celebrity news?
I don't know. Yeah. What do we got?
Diddy has a release date.
Oh, I saw that, but I didn't read it.
May something 2028 if he serves the whole time. You know damn well he's not going to. No fucking way.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately. Oh, but you know what? Let's move on to better news than that anyway. I was going to get the date because I had it here somewhere I thought, but apparently I just read it 1,000 times and never sent it, which is fine. Because here is the important news. Oh, here it is. Oh, no. He was attacked in prison after inmate tried to slash his throat.
Oh.
That was Diddy also. He was attacked and someone tried to slash his throat. And you know what? I don't really care about that. I mean, really, like, look what he did to all these people and he got 3 years. I don't really care who's after Diddy anymore. Okay. So Travis Kelce has teamed up with some theme park activists and he's saving Six Flags.
Yes.
He is investing. First of all, I love theme parks. I didn't know there was theme park activist groups that are out there saving Six Flags.
I did not.
It says Travis Kelce's teaming up with an activist group. And then it was just a meme and they're like, this is honestly probably a really important issue to him. And you know what? Yeah, good for him. I like Six Flags. So I think that's pretty exciting.
Is there a Six Flags in
Ohio? That's the one that he
grew up with, whatever, yeah.
And that's the one that I guess isn't doing well, and that's the one that like he personally is investing in, or he hooked up with this activist group,
right?
And he's giving them money, or he's
saving it for the kids,
right?
He does a lot up there in the community with like his what's it called?
I don't know. I'm assuming he has a charity group, and that's what you
mean, like a charity group that does. But he has like a school of something that like teaches kids trades and stuff too.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, like teenagers. He gets them in like in learning trades and.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I forget what it's called. Project 87 or something like that.
Oh, that's perfect.
Right.
That's cute. That's cute.
I feel like that's what it is.
That's good. So it seems like he's doing some good things with his mind.
So I think he likes to do things for the kids. Like I think in his mind, like he doesn't want it to go away because it's something in his hometown for the kids to do.
And honestly, good. You know what I mean? Like, I like that.
Right.
I thought it was funny. I think the memes are funny too, where they're like, this is really important to him. Because, yeah, it is. But, like, I get it. Like, you're picking on him because he's a giant child.
Right.
But, like, so it's funny. But, like, it is important. Like, it is important for, like, people to have, like, a place to go and, like, chill out and whatever, right?
Yeah, and, like, if you have the money to save something that was, like, a pivotal part of your childhood, why wouldn't you try?
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I like this. I love this for him.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is apparently a big deal. It's been all over, but I have to tell you the truth. I don't really understand or care, but I'm only going to bring it up because it's apparently a big deal. Apparently a whole bunch of fucking NBA stars and, like, athletes are involved in this crazy-ass gambling scheme, and they all got arrested.
What?
Like, NBA coaches, like, sports bettors. The U.S. charges more than 30 people, including NBA stars and gambling schemes. I saw some coaches got arrested. Apparently, one guy who's like big up in the gambling. I don't remember his name. I don't think I sent that one. Maybe I screenshot it. Oh, here's another one. NBA head coach and multiple players among 30 plus people arrested. So the Portland Trailblazers head coach Chauncey Billups, Miami Heat guard Terry Rozier, former Cleveland Cavalier players Damon Jones were among 31 people arrested on last Thursday, on suspicion of their involvement in a massive sports gambling operation with connections to the mafia. And then there's this other guy, his name is Sugar something, and I guess he's just like he's just involved in sports betting. He is a moron, and he bought a one-way ticket out of the country a couple months ago. And that, like, I guess they had already been investigating him, but he got arrested for that. First of all, if you're fleeing the country, buy a round trip. You don't have to take the flight back. You're not going to raise any red flags, idiots. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like if you're such a big criminal that you're running illegal sports betting, you should fucking know better than that, you moron.
Well, they probably had his name flagged in general, like if he would have bought a flight.
But it would have looked better if you would have had a round trip. Buying a one-way is just stupid. You know what I mean? They might have, like, monitored your round trip, but you probably wouldn't have got arrested at the airport. A one-way is a fucking giant red flag.
He got arrested before he could even board.
Because it was clear what he was doing. Right. Idiot. Right. If you're fucking eluding, get a round trip.
Right.
So I don't really... I used to keep up with basketball because I was a bartender and I worked in Miami, and like we went to Heat games, and like when you're behind the bar, you know, like it's good to just be on top of sports because people are gonna fucking talk about it.
Right.
But like in my real life, I'm only watching basketball at the YMCA. So
Saturday morning.
It's 6 to 7 year old division, and honestly, it's tackle basketball. So the shit is good. It's way more interesting than whatever the fuck these assholes are doing. But yeah, apparently it's been a big deal. I've seen it a lot. I don't know if it's because like I do still follow like some sports stuff. Not a lot, but like I do follow like some Miami Dolphins bullshit.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, we probably won't hear again after this.
No,
you know what I mean? It's just like the initial.
Yeah, and I don't know. We'll see. Like maybe if they have like some bigger names, maybe we'll see more.
Ring that they uncover, which I guess they're already uncovering.
Yeah,
it's a part of a bigger.
Right. It's like mafia led and all that. So you know, good times.
I mean, what were they doing? Throwing games for the bets?
You know, let's read the article. I didn't actually.
I mean,
I'm assuming, right? Or like padding bets, or like padding the odds. Right. You know what I mean? Because like that's probably much easier to get away with.
Right.
Because like, who's really gonna do like the math to do the statistics to know what the odds really fucking are? You can just say they are with whatever the fuck you want them to be, and then keep. But I do have it in here. I don't know who these guys are, but they're talking shit. Yeah, let's just see, like, do I have, like, the...
Katy Perry and Justin, but it's official. They went on a date. You can keep looking. I was just thinking, like, to keep the talking going while you were trying to look that up. It is official, apparently.
Cute, I guess.
So I don't know. He's not the prime minister anymore, though, right?
No.
What does he do?
I don't know. What does he do after that?
What is his life now?
What is his life now?
I don't know.
Apparently going out to dinner with Katy Perry in fucking Paris or something.
Maybe they are going to the moon.
Maybe. I saw that they were like in France for their first official date. And it was like they step out for the first time as a couple in Paris, and it's like, but y'all have been telling us they've been dating for fucking 6 months. Right. Or whatever. I don't know.
Your time isn't real, but all your creeper photos have been telling us that already.
Right, we've known this.
They just, this time they called the cops instead of the cops hiding in bushes is what happened.
That's good. They're like, you know what, guys? We're not as popular as we thought we would be. Can you please come take our picture at this French restaurant?
Right. We're in Paris. Can you take our picture? Because we want the headlines to be about us this week.
Oh, you know what? Remember that girl who fell from the Disney Cruise Line?
Yeah.
She was too small to trigger the man overboard alarms.
Oh. Did you see that they, like, the full report came out?
No.
And that she, the mom had placed her for the photo, and she thought that her claim is she thought there was glass behind that, like, what do they call it? Not a manhole. What do they call it?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Ship hole.
Yeah, I don't know.
A hole.
Not a sinkhole.
That's not a sinkhole.
But, so there's like...
Porthole.
A porthole. So there's a big circle porthole, and then there's like a railing to stop you from going out the porthole because it is open. And she put her fucking kid on the railing to take a picture, and the kid lost her balance and fell through. And the dad was not right there but her, like, the mom yelled whatever, and the dad, like, within 45 seconds, I think, or something crazy, was out the fucking hole. And he could follow her screaming. That's how he found her. He could hear her yelling. The kid.
Is the mom getting charged?
I don't think so. I guess whatever, and like, she genuinely thought there was a window there. I don't fucking know. Yeah.
I'm sorry, but if I was the husband, I don't think I would ever trust her
think
again.
I would ever, like, I had to look it up to see what these, like, portholes looked like, because I wasn't really sure. Like, how do you not know there's a window there, or what do they look like?
Or wouldn't you at least tap it? Like, I wouldn't put my kid somewhere that high.
But I feel like it was very obvious that there's no window there. Like,
and I can't imagine just assuming that there is that high up in the air, and not, like, at least putting your hand, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
to touch it. Like, I know that Disney's, like, cleaning about their shit, but there's no way the window's clean enough that, like, it looks like nothing. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, that doesn't look
like,
the
you
same.
don't even see, like, a reflection.
That doesn't look the same.
Yeah. I don't know. Wild. But yeah, that was the story I read. Like, I guess they released, like, the official report on it.
I don't think I would ever trust that woman again.
No.
Okay. So I found my NBA nonsense. Mafia, I already said that. So Billups is the coach. He was arrested early on Thursday in Portland, hours after his team lost its season opener to the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Oh.
Talk about a bad day.
Yeah.
Rosier in Orlando for the team's first game of the season against the Magic was arrested at his hotel. And then this is a quote from somebody, I'm sure they'll tell me at the end after, FBI Director Kash Patel. So he said, "Today we are here in New York to announce a historic arrest across a wide-sweeping criminal enterprise that enveloped both the NBA and La Cosa Nostra," which we know is the mob.
We do?
Yeah. It's a mob family. As you now know, individuals such as Chauncey Billups, Damon Jones, and Terry Rozier were taken into custody today. Former current NBA players and coaches. What you don't know is that this is an illegal gambling operation and sports rigging operation that spanned the course of years. The FBI led a coordinated takedown across 11 states to arrest over 30 individuals today responsible for the case, which is very much ongoing. We're talking about tens of millions of dollars in fraud.
Holy crap.
The indictments against 31 defendants in 2 major cases are both involving fraud. U.S. Attorney for the Eastern District of New York, Joseph said, I didn't get his last name, Nocella Jr. One involves sports betting and the other involves illegal gambling. The first indictment involves 6 defendants who are alleged to have participated, one of the most brazen sports corruption schemes since online sports betting became widely legalized in the United States. So honestly, I've always been very confused on that because I thought that betting was illegal, but then they have all of these apps that, like, promote it. So, like, so it was legalized? So the scheme is an insider sports betting conspiracy that exploited confidential information about National Basketball Association athletes and teams. Okay, so I guess that's what it is. So you have information that you shouldn't have had to place the bets. Right. So, like, instead of, like, betting based on, like, I don't know.
You knew who was starting. You knew
who was, like, injured, who was whatever. Right. The second indictment involves 31 defendants alleged to have participated in a nationwide scheme to rig illegal poker games. These defendants, which include former professional athletes, used high-tech cheating technology to steal millions of dollars from victims in underground poker games that were secretly fixed. The gains in the New York area were backed by the Bonanno, Gambino, and Genovese crime families of La Casa Nostra.
Somebody's apartment was used for these gambling things. I did read that.
And so the cases are separate, but 3 of the defendants are suspected of having overlapping roles. Wow, so that's wild. Man, and imagine
Kylie Jenner's New York City pad once rented by Kylie Jenner's baby daddy Travis Scott tied to NBA gambling scandal. So I read something that, like, somebody's apartment was.
I didn't see that.
Yeah,
that's so funny how, like, the algorithm shows you what it thinks you want to see.
Right.
Because I never saw that. Did not see that at all.
Once rented by Travis Scott, tied to NBA gambling scandal. So it doesn't mean that, like, it was while he was.
No, it's just a place that he was there.
It's just a place that he also had at one point rented. So I don't know if that necessarily.
No, they just needed a headline.
Right.
They're just looking to pull you to their site. Which
was later used by mafia goons and NBA stars to illegal rigged poker games, according to the feds. So not while he was there, though. Interesting. Speaking of, I guess speaking of the Kardashians, because that was one of the things that I had to talk about, and so now we just
No, we're
mentioned
here.
them, so let's
There we go.
segue there.
Segue. Kardashians.
Okay, so we know how we like all have like this love hate with Scott Disick.
Yeah.
Like he's like the
I was
funny.
gonna say normally I don't agree with any of your Kardashian takes, but yeah, that one I do.
Like he's always.
And you know what? Do I hate him? He's kind of douchey, but the way that he puts everybody in his place is so much fun.
But he trolls them so
and I
bad.
really like that. I
Right.
really like that. I feel like I'm a Scott fan.
I feel like, and I don't really want to compare him to him, but I feel like he's the best comparison with reality TV and stuff is Spencer Pratt.
Yes, he's the Spencer of the Kardashians.
Right.
Yeah,
like,
you know what? Fair. Because I don't really know anybody else, so I see it. I agree.
Right.
Right. Because like you're right. Like there's definitely been situations where it's like, wow, Scott is toxic as shit. But like
Yeah.
also Scott is hilarious.
But he's so funny.
He's really fucking funny.
And he fucking trolls the shit out of them.
And he's
so,
really good at it.
Yeah.
And
so
somebody should be doing that.
This is him trolling.
Okay, good. Because someone should be trolling them.
So apparently Kim Kardashian was on Call Her Daddy.
Yeah,
It's
and
the
I do have something
podcast.
that I want to say about that I forgot to say last week.
Okay. So I guess on the podcast, she made a comment about how much she spends on glam a year. And Kim said, I don't have a concept of what certain simple things cost. Like she has no idea how much she spends on her glam, and I don't have a concept of what certain simple things cost, which really is, I'd like to know a little bit more about what like a milk carton costs.
You could go on the Walmart app and figure that out.
So, yeah, like, what do you mean a little bit more? Like, just I don't.
Just
okay.
stop into the grocery store.
So Scott has been around town getting photographed with a carton of milk.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Like he's walking with like these Louis Vuitton bags and stuff, and I don't know.
And
Is
then
this
just the
AI?
milk?
Is it fake? Because it really had me. Because he does troll like this. This is fake, isn't it?
I mean, the
Where he's
picture
like,
is
I think
that
it's
picture
fake.
the golf picture looks
Oh,
fake, but like
man.
I wish it was
Now
real.
I'm looking at it and I think it's fake. But how funny that would have been.
That would have been
so
really good
funny,
if it
'cause
was
he
real,
does
but that
do
golf
shit
picture
like
does
that.
look fake as shit.
Yeah, I
It
didn't really zoom in. I
does.
just
It
saw
really
this
does.
one and thought it was really funny, but even when I just zoomed in on that, it looked fake.
It does look kind of
Damn
fake.
it! My story is AI. How much have we talked about how shitty AI is?
You know what? Someone posted this thing today, and it was like about Miley Cyrus saving this shelter in New Jersey. And like, I'm not saying that this isn't true.
I mean, this
but
is
the
one that
picture
really
was
got me. I should have
very
zoomed
clearly
in and
AI.
looked. It is.
Yeah, that golf one looks fake as shit.
A gallon of milk and a golf bag. It's not real, but that would have been so good because he does troll them.
Yeah, that would have been good stuff. So the thing,
Also, Kim, go into a fucking store and look at a gallon of milk. What do you mean you want to know more about how much a gallon of milk costs?
you could easily Google.
You
it.
could easily ask the person that does your grocery shopping if you're that worried about it.
Right, and like that just feels like such a pretentious ass thing to say.
It's so fucking.
I wish I knew how much milk costs. I could have easily went onto Walmart.com and checked.
It's so weird. You don't actually care how much milk costs. Stop pretending like you do.
It's like, do you ever watch Arrested
Because if you
Development?
actually cared, you would know. Like, we want to know things, we Google it. Just ask
Right.
fucking ChatGPT, how much does a gallon of milk cost? You don't even have to type it, talk it. So if you actually wanted to know that, you would.
You could just go to Walmart.com too.
She don't do that, though. She probably doesn't even know Walmart exists.
She's gonna pretend like she don't, but I bet
She's
she
got to
did
go
before
to,
that nose
she's
job.
got to go to, what's not Trader Joe's? What's the other one that they all go to?
Oh, I don't know how to pronounce it.
Erewhon.
Erewhon.
Erewhon?
Yeah. I
Something
don't know how
like
to pronounce it. I know how to
So
spell
probably
it.
at your Erewhon, a gallon of milk is $10. You're welcome.
No, it's probably 30. So in Arrested Development, there's like the mom is like they're whatever they're going through some stuff, but they're a rich family, and like one person is normal in the whole family, and whatever the one brother just keeps getting free bananas from the banana stand that the normal brother's trying to like manage their funds, right? Because like
Right.
they've been arrested for tax whatever they've been
Right.
arrested for illegal money stuff, and the mom's like, oh, it's one banana, Michael. What could it cost? $10. And that's what a lot of people, like when I first saw like that comment that she had made, like the interview, that's what a million people were in the comments like, oh, Michael, it's one banana. What could it cost?
Yeah.
Because that's what Lucille Bluth says. Okay, but in that same podcast, I think it was that same one, people were giving her shit because she was talking about how it was, and you know, I'm not a fan, but I'm going to give her this one because she was saying that it was exhausting and ridiculous being married to Kanye because he would get in a mood and she would come home and would like give away 10 cars.
Oh, I saw that.
And like, first of all, it's crazy that you can afford 10 Lamborghinis, but at the same time, it's also like that has to be so like unsettling and like scary to live like that. Like
Right.
to just, even if you can get more, like it's still, what the fuck is this person gonna do if they give away 10 cars while you're gone for 2 hours? And then she said that she had a brain aneurysm because divorcing Kanye was stressful, and I believe that.
That's scary.
Yeah, that just happened last week.
I didn't see that.
I
I saw the
screenshot
car
that.
thing. I didn't see the brain aneurysm.
Yeah, that was new, and I think I meant to screenshot it. I might have. I don't think I went through my screenshot yet because I looked at my phone like once, and then we just started talking, and I started googling milk prices.
Yeah.
That's
That's scary.
Yeah, she had she had a brain aneurysm that she just had to go deal with.
Well, then
he
was like remember he was like bought the house next to her and shit like that. Like,
yeah, like he was definitely like harassing the shit out of her. And like honestly, like regardless of like how weird it is that you have enough money to buy 100 Lamborghinis or whatever, like coming home and your car being gone, regardless of how much money you have, like that's a big deal. That's still a big purchase. That's still kind of a
right.
Wow.
I mean, I guess in our terms, of money, it would be like you had, not that you could even afford like 10 Louis Vuittons and you came home and your husband had given them all away.
Right. Something like that. Right. Right. And like just like on a whim.
Right.
And then you start to think, like, what kind of like reasoning does this person have? Are you safe with them? You know what I mean? Like that is scary, and I'll give her that.
It seems, very fucking AWOL.
Oh, just because we already talked about it and I just now find my pictures. This is the pictures of the
shoe. The shoe heist.
That's the shoe heist pictures. So that was really good stuff. Okay, and then here are my screenshots. Okay, this had nothing to do with us. This is my own nonsense. This is nonsense. Okay. 8 months after Paul Barning was pulled in the Pacific Ocean by a shark during a fishing competition off the coast of Australia, the coroner is sharing details about his final moments, but his body was never found. So my question is, first of all, R.I.P. to him.
Why is there a coroner involved if there was no body?
And what details do you have?
I don't understand.
What details do you have if there's no body? That's what I don't get. Like, this is terrible and scary. He got pulled off. He shouted, "Oh no," as he was pulled overboard by a shark during a fishing tournament. His body was never found. What's the coroner got to do with it then?
Right.
What advice are they possibly going to give us?
Did they bring the shark in?
I don't think so. If you don't have the body, if you had the shark, you'd have the body, right?
Unless it digested already. Yeah. That's the new details. Body was digested by shark.
So, yeah, that was a weird one.
That's very weird.
Right.
How was there a coroner called in with no body?
Yeah. All right, let's see what else I have. So some of this is nonsense. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how much of it's real. Let me go back to the beginning. Okay, so I said that Diddy was attacked. I said that the gambling thing. We talked about Travis and his theme parks. Oh, and then this was another. It was memes about Travis. And it said, number 1, plays professional football. Number 2, marrying the biggest pop star in the world. Number 3 is spending his time and money on roller coasters. Are we sure he didn't find a genie when he was 11?
He might have. We talked about it already. Well, the queen, those two are like king and queen of manifestation.
Yeah, honestly. And then, I don't know if we want to talk about this. It's kind of like, it's sad but stupid. And I hate saying that people's deaths are stupid, but the Bright Line, they're calling it the death train, and they're acting like the Bright Line is out here attacking people. And then they're like, they did research to find out what was really happening and why the Bright Line keeps killing people. People keep stopping on the tracks.
Right.
Like and first of all, this isn't a mystery because the train's going in one place, and and I get that this train is fast, and I get that there were like some issues with some
so the
of the
Bright Line
barriers.
is like a super fast like bullet train that goes 85 miles an hour or something crazy, but it slows down through towns. Like it doesn't go that fast when it does slow down through towns, through major towns, and it goes from Miami to Orlando. So it goes through a lot of small towns, and I don't even know how people get to their destination. Like if you're taking it from Miami to get to Orlando to catch a flight, maybe. Granted, I don't know why you wouldn't fly out of Miami airport. I'm just saying sometimes it's cheaper, and if you can, whatever. I don't know how people get to their destinations because it's constantly hitting things.
Well, I took it a couple times, but I took it when it was new, and it did not. I had a perfectly fine time every time, and I've probably ridden it 3 or 4 times.
I've only been on it once, just for the experience, because it's really not that cheap.
No, it's not. It was at first. So when it first opened, they were doing all these promotions, and they were doing like this kids summer thing when it first opened, and that's when I rode it a bunch because it was like kids tickets were $5, the adult tickets in not peak times were like $10, and then you were getting free admission to like these major museums.
So right,
so like I was paying for the adult admission, but I was like going to like museums, nice museums, and like he was getting in free. His ride on the train was $5, and it was a whole day for us. It was a lot of fun.
Experience.
Yeah. But my cousin did get stuck on it because it hit somebody when she was. I think it was actually she had gone to the Bright Line because her husband, boyfriend, whatever, his birthday's the same day as my son's. So they were going to come to our birthday party, but they didn't get back from what they were doing for his birthday because the Bright Line hit somebody.
Oh, shit.
And it's been happening more. And like, honestly, every time I see it, it's like somebody going in between the, you know
Right.
what I mean? And it's, but it was just,
And it's going, and they have it timed. Like, it goes down with enough, you know, because it is moving faster than like a locomotive, or whatever, like the cargo trains. Locomotive is the steam, right?
but you're right.
But people just still stop on the fucking tracks. Like, if you were at a red light, PSA, if you are at a red light and there is a track, you do not stop on said track. You don't guesstimate that there is enough room on the other side of said track for you to clear the tracks. You stop before the tracks, people.
And I was like, I felt bad even bringing it up because like,
But
obviously,
it's
like, people's
humans
lives are
too
important,
walking.
but like,
It's people walking that go around the fucking thing too.
and that's what this one woman was. And it was like, they talked to like the family of like someone who's deceased, and that's what,
And they don't realize,
they were
they
like,
think it's like a slower train coming, like a cargo train that goes a bit slower than like it's
cargo
not going
trains are so
85
slow, but right.
unless it could happen in like desolate areas. Maybe it does go 85. I don't know the population statistics for when it has to slow down.
I know when we were on it, like whenever we went through a town, you could visibly, like not visibly, but you could physically feel it slowing down.
Yeah.
Like, it definitely slowed down. Like anytime there was a pop.
Right, but it's still going like 65 probably.
Right.
Like it's
But you're still not supposed to be walking on train tracks.
right.
And that's what, like, I felt bad because this woman, it was like, she was like, I almost feel bad like saying it, but like, because her family was like, well, you know, we're so used to the freight trains going so slow, and you know,
So
she
these
was just like
pedestrians
walking,
think
and
they
it was
have
at
enough
night.
to clear it. Enough time to clear it, but they don't realize it's a faster train coming.
Right, but like,
I would never.
and like, you gotta know, like, the Bright Line it's been a couple of years. It's not that new
Right.
at this point.
Like, Bright Line or any train, I don't want to be hit by it. I'm not crossing the tracks when that fucking thing's coming down.
When we were like teenagers and like those slow cargo trains, like I've been in the car with so many people that did that and like went through, and like it used to scare the hell out of me. But like, well, you can't be doing all that now. Now especially, but like especially the Bright Line, it's gonna get you. But it's just crazy because they're like, everybody's blaming the Bright Line. The Bright Line hit somebody. The Bright Line's going where the Bright Line's going, and you knew it was gonna be there.
Yeah, like it doesn't just like no warning.
Right, like
it doesn't choose its own path. It's got one path.
Right. Conflicted about saying that online, but honestly,
Yeah.
stop blaming the Bright Line. Eminem becomes the first artist in history to have a song released in 4 different decades to get over 1 billion streams on Spotify.
That's pretty cool.
Interesting, right? Yeah. So it was in the 90s, Forgot About Dre. 2000s, he had 1,000 of them. 2010s, Love the Way You Lie, The Monster, Rap God, Not Afraid, and then 2020s, Godzilla. So Eminem is just, and then what happened to that other one? Wasn't there another one like last year that we liked?
Houdini?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess we didn't get 1 billion streams on that one.
Not yet.
Sophie Turner and Chris Martin are dating.
Okay.
20-year age gap, but I guess in Hollywood that's not that crazy.
I mean,
and she's 28. It's not like she's 18.
right.
She's 28. He's 48. He acts like he's 20. I don't think I have really. Not that it's my
Right.
business anyway, but I don't think I have anything bad to say. Okay, I have something bad to say about this. Avatar 3 is going to be over 3 fucking hours.
Holy crap.
Confirmed. Avatar 3 will be over 3 hours and 12 minutes long. I don't know why you had to say over if you gave us the 12 minutes. That sounds kind of fucking specific. Did you mean
It's
3 hours and
3
12
hours,
and a half
12
minutes?
minutes and 29 seconds.
Right, like that seems like you probably didn't need to see over 3 hours and 12 minutes.
The
That was
one
pretty fucking
last
specific.
scene of him dying. I don't know.
Right, like you could have said over 3
They're
hours.
gonna show that one last tear and that 29 seconds.
Sometimes the wording on these things kills me. And I hate that. I'm not doing it.
It's very long. That's longer than the Titanic.
And that's what
the fucking millennial. It shows my age. It's all I think of when they say these long ass movies, because Titanic was at the time was like this big deal because it was so long and had to go on 2 VHS tapes. It was unheard of at the time. And what was that, like 2 hours? Not even?
Yeah, and so me and this woman,
Like all movies used to be an hour, whatever, like that. That was unheard of for a 2 hour movie.
me and this woman had this conversation the other day, and because we were talking about first of all, her kids are obsessed with Titanic. So, like, when you say anything,
As they should be.
they relate it to Titanic. Anything that you have to say, like, her kids, they're like 6 and 8, 6 and 9, and like they literally relate everything to Titanic. And I'm always like,
So
man,
funny.
what do you do with your kids? Because I love that. I
Right.
love these kids. They're so funny. They really are. Like, they're the funniest. They're really cool. But yeah, so they have something to fucking say about Titanic every time I see them. And then we were talking about long movies, and we said the same thing. We're like, 2 VHS tapes, and then the whole room, we got, I don't know, 8 kids that age with us, and they're all like, "What's a VHS tape?"
Right.
And I was like, what, I'm sick.
But now, like, and then now when things became digital and like DVDs and like the length of time didn't matter, they've just gotten out of control. But back then, like, you could only fit so much reel in a VHS, so like movies could only be an hour long.
Right.
You
Hour
know?
and a half.
Yeah.
Right. Like, and that's what, like, it kills me. Like, these movies are so fucking long. And, like, I think, sure we've said it before, we'll still sit and watch, like, an 8-part, 1-hour series. But at least, like, there is a stopping point if you want to stop. You know that there's a point that you can stop and
Yeah,
get
like
back
you're not
in.
sitting in a movie theater for 3 fucking hours. How much popcorn? Oh, I'd leave so sick because I literally just sit there.
Yeah, I'd be
the
in
whole
so
time.
much butter. I'd be buttering. Yeah. Over 3 hours and 12 minutes.
Yeah, I was
still
12
bothered
minutes
by
and
that
29
wording.
seconds.
Um,
Well, I don't know.
yeah. So Bad Bunny becomes the first Latin artist to have 25 songs, each with over 1 billion streams in Spotify history. I don't know where everybody's getting 1 billion streams. That sounds like so fucking many.
So
How did Eminem
many.
get 1 billion on so many? You know what I mean?
So
It
many.
feels like a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, good for everybody, but like the billion thing is just really throwing me through a loop.
Yeah.
Like, and then I feel like there was another. Here it is. I'm gonna skip down because there's another one. Evermore hit 6 billion streams on Spotify, making Taylor
Evermore
Swift.
was just coming into they're on tour right now. That might be why. Because they literally were just at the local little theater.
Her Evermore.
Oh.
I was like, I don't even know what you're talking about.
Wasn't there a band called Evermore? No.
Everclear?
Everclear.
They were at the
They were just-
Inlet a couple years ago. I went. No, probably like a decade ago now. Whatever it used to be called.
Just, yeah, they were on tour. I literally thought Everclear when you said Evermore.
No
My brain
way.
was still back in Titanic times.
I like Everclear, but they're not getting 1 billion streams
They
anymore.
might. They're on tour. People are loving them right now.
They came to, what's it called? The Inlet. You know what I mean?
I know. I remember.
They were
yeah.
there. And like, I walked from my dad's house and
Yeah.
I went. And we lost a friend. It was a whole thing. And then everybody like went crazy and got all partying on
Evermore
that. And I said,
makes
I'm
more
walking now.
sense.
Yeah. Evermore hit 6 billion streams on Spotify, making Taylor Swift the only person in history to have 8 albums reach that milestone. So it's the album.
Yeah, that's
You know,
wild.
the song. That's even more crazy.
Yeah.
That's even crazier. Okay, am I done with the albums? Because like that's what I meant. Like that's what pop it
So
up.
many
And I was like,
everyone's
oh,
hitting
well.
billions. Do you think it's hitting? Well, Evermore hasn't been out that long, right? That was 2020 when she did Folklore
I have
and
no fucking
Evermore.
clue.
Yeah, it was like during lockdown. She released 2
Albums. 'Cause she didn't have shit else
albums.
to
Yeah,
do.
she didn't have anything else to do. Because I was thinking, I wonder if like all these people are hitting 1 billion streams because like Spotify's been around now for
Right,
X amount of
ever.
years.
But
you
that's
know?
a newer album now. And
Right.
Bad Bunny's not that old either. You
Yeah,
know what I
that's
mean?
true,
For him to
yeah.
have had that.
But maybe it's just like more people are subscribing to it because like why are we just doing Spotify streams? Like if you put all of those streams together, a lot more people would have hit 1 billion streams.
Right, because I don't have Spotify. I use Apple Music.
Right. So like is just Spotify becoming more popular? Because it used to be Apple, like iTunes was always the
How you
chart
until
that
things.
everyone used. Yeah.
I feel like everybody does Spotify. I do iTunes because that's what like we have Apple phones and we have an iTunes account and it's connected and we
Yeah.
can like share music that way and we have a child that listens to a lot of music. So
Right.
honestly.
Yeah. So that's 1 billion streams just on one platform.
Right, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So I think I mentioned recently that I don't know anything about new movies, but we said we're going to talk about pop culture. So here we go. One battle after another. Okay, so this is interesting though. So one battle after another, I've never heard of until today. I hear that Leo might get an Oscar nod for it.
Oh, because he's never, right?
I think so.
Isn't he the one that has never been nominated or something or never won one?
I think so, but I actually didn't send that part. I sent this other part, so I don't know
Okay.
exactly what's going on. But I did see that part too. But I didn't send that part, but I sent this part because this was interesting to me. Okay, so One Battle After Another is his new movie.
Okay.
And it reached 180 million at the box office, right? So, which is a big deal. But One Battle After Another is Paul Thomas Anderson's highest grossing movie of his career. I don't know if that's the director, producer, whoever.
Yeah.
But due to a higher budget, the film has so far netted a loss of 130 to 150 million for Warner Brothers.
Why?
So despite praise from both critics and audiences, the film, because of how much they spent on it.
Why'd they spend so much? Yeah.
I don't know. The film wasn't able to reach its 310 to 330 million break-even point, which includes the 170 million plus budget plus theater costs and marketing experiences.
How much of that was Leo's fucking
Right. Honestly, but like
headphone dino bones?
that's crazy that you're making 180 million and you're still at like a significant fucking loss.
It's wild.
That's crazy. I thought that was just so crazy.
Yeah.
Those numbers are just like, what? I don't know. If Marvel's. I don't know what Tom Holland's up to. So Tom Holland's Spider-Man will no longer appear in Avengers Doomsday, but he is going to be in the next Avengers movie. So I don't know if they just don't trust him to not fucking spoil shit because he's a big spoiler. Like, they've sent him on interviews with, like, other cast members to shut him up, and he's still fucking done it.
Oh, my gosh.
So I don't know if they've got, like, I don't know. I feel like, for me, it makes me feel like this Doomsday movie must be a good one that, like, they're just not going to let him be involved in because he's going to fucking spoil it. Because he always does. Like, I like him, I'm a fan, but like he does it like especially when he was younger, they would like put him with like specific co-stars that like they thought could like stop him and like they never do.
Oh my gosh.
He just accidentally and like not
he's just talking.
He's just chatting,
like,
and
he
he's
like
fun.
Doesn't like he just thinks whatever he thinks comes out.
Right, like he's got like no filter, and he's just chatting, and they got like the first couple of ones he did it. So then they started putting him. They had like Doctor Strange. I'm not gonna say his name right. Benedict Cumberbund.
Yeah.
They had him going because they thought that like he could keep him in line, and like they were literally sitting right next to each other, and you can see like he's watching him, and he's talking, and then he says it, and like he couldn't, like he went to reach out and like put his hand over his mouth, and he couldn't get there quick enough because he just says shit.
That's funny.
I
didn't know that about him.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like it's a Marvel thing. If you watch the Marvel movies, like it's a big thing with there because that's what he always does. He spoils every Avengers movie he's been in, every Spider-Man movie he's been in. He fucking spoils it on the press tours. So I'm assuming that's why they kicked him out of this one because apparently he was supposed to be in it, and they're like, you know what, we got too many secrets in this one. And there was it the last big Avenger movie? Maybe the last big one that I watched because I'm way behind. They did not let him have a script. He was not allowed to have scripts until the day of.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, because he does it. And it's not malicious. He's a nice guy, but he's young and he's chatty and he's fun and he just fucking spoils shit. Yeah, they definitely they had him on like a day-to-day script situation for like their last big couple of movies. And I think he still ended up spoiling those because he's done the script and he's filmed by the time he's
right on these press tours.
Yeah, and I think in that Spider-Man one where they had everybody, I don't think he even knew what happened in every scene. Like they even like hide scenes from him. If he's not in the scene, he doesn't get to know what happens.
Right.
Because he just... All right, so back to things being way too long. So, okay, so this is also annoying as shit to me because every time I turn on Netflix, they're like, Stranger Things, 2025, the last season, 2025. Okay, it's the end of October. When is this season dropping?
Yeah, when?
Well, I don't fucking know. I still don't know. But I'll tell you this. The last episode's going to be on December 31st, so, I don't know, November, December sometime.
Yeah, it's usually like 8 weeks, right? 8 episodes?
Something like that, right? The last episode's going to be 2 hours long.
Fuck.
And we're going to find out what the Upside Down is.
Oh, I never.
It's another fucking dimension, obviously.
Yeah, I don't know. I never watched it, so.
I think it's clearly another dimension. So I mean, explain away all you want, but you've pretty much fucking said it's another dimension. So whatever. I guess we're gonna find out what the dimension is. But a 2 hour long fucking season finale. Come on, guys. I don't have time for this shit. I'm so behind on all my shows. Like I want to know what happens, but like that's
right.
Okay, so this said that Warner Brothers is up for sale and could be bought by Netflix. And then this said that Warner Brothers has now rejected Paramount's bid to buy them 3 times. Why is Warner Brothers selling?
I don't know.
Weird, right?
Yeah. Well, apparently they're not selling.
But
Paramount wants to buy them.
But this says that Warner Brothers is up for sale and could be bought by Netflix.
Mm.
And then this says that they rejected Paramount's bid.
Oh.
So does Paramount need to come with more money, or do they have beef?
Yeah. I don't know. Why is everything owned by everyone? That like all the same people, though. Can we stop?
Back to the monopoly
so
conversation.
Annoying.
We thought monopolies were illegal. Could someone please clarify this for us? Because we
so
really thought that they were
frustrating
annoying.
How everything is owned by the same people.
It really fucking is. Like, if we had separate things, then we could have separate things and fair pricing, right? That's a whole competitive pricing because you have separate things, right? But now you got 1 or 2 of everything,
right?
You know, and Xfinity is out here like, we got the best internet. No, you're the only fucking choice,
right?
And I hate you. I hate Xfinity if they're listening. I fucking hate you hoes. Okay. Did she pay somebody to change their wedding? And honestly, I would do it. So
I don't know.
So you heard that right there?
No, I didn't hear that.
Okay. So the rumor is that Taylor Swift wants to get married on June 13th, 2026 at this, it's an old Vanderbilt mansion that's like 40 minutes from her fancy mansion somewhere, whatever. It's in Rhode Island. And it, okay, so rumors are swirling that a bride and groom set to marry at an exclusive Rhode Island mansion have been asked to move their big day by a mystery third party. The anonymous buyer is said to have offered to cover the couple's entire $150,000 wedding and luxury honeymoon in exchange for the date. Fans are convinced that the mystery person is Taylor Swift, and then I saw a couple other articles about it, and like, I would give it to her.
Yeah,
Because,
honestly, it makes sense why, I mean...
and like, and people are saying, well, would you, change your venue? You don't have to change your venue. You just have to change your date. And now she's covering all of it. Yeah, I would absolutely.
I would do it.
No questions asked.
And I feel like that's a fair offer.
It really is,
like,
right?
I don't feel like, and I don't know, maybe I'm biased in this feeling, but I just feel like the worst the couple can say is no, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And she's not saying, I want this date and making the venue move. Like, that would be shitty. Like, no, I don't care. I'm Taylor Swift. I want this date. It's mine. You guys figure it out.
I think this is a very fair offer.
Like, she's offering, if this is true, and if it's her, whoever it is, actually,
right.
whoever it is offering to pay for the couple's entire wedding and honeymoon if they move the date.
I would take that deal 100 times.
I would 100% take that deal.
100%. And like you said, it not even for her, regardless of who it is.
Right.
If I had this expensive ass mansion fucking wedding and honeymoon, and you came to me and you said, hey, I'm going to pay for the whole thing if you could change the date. I think
the only, the biggest like downfall to that would be the guests who maybe, because at this point we're like 7 months out, like save the dates have already gone out. I'm sure like invitations have probably already gone out. So there might be like travel arrangements that have already been made.
Okay, but if
by guests, so that would probably be the only like downfall. But I don't know, like 7 months out, when do invitations get sent? Like, I just got an invitation in the mail for a wedding in January.
So
is
that's
that
only
like the
3
average
months.
timing? I don't know.
I mean, that's not that. I don't know, and I think that you're right, because like I think that it's different for everyone. I don't know. I only helped my friend plan one wedding, and it was not big enough for all that to be even be a thing. So I don't really know. I feel like it typically is like I've gotten like save the dates from cousins like a year or so in advance, but that was a save the date. You're not making like accommodations at that point. And also, if your wedding was going to be this expensive and this person is now covering it, and you do have, say, a grandmom or an elderly aunt that likes to plan things 8 months in advance, you could easily cover that. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, because you were planning on spending $150,000 anyway. So if your 80-year-old aunt already booked her ticket, you could rebook her ticket and you could pay for it, and that would be me.
Right.
If it was me, that's how I would feel
like that
about
would be the only like.
And I see what you're saying, but I feel like that could be
to it. But you're right. Yeah.
I feel like that'll be, because like I do have an aunt who like, we have a cousin who had planned something coming up at the end of the year, and my aunt did sure enough
already booked
last year. When she found out that this other person was booking it and they told her the dates, she booked.
Oh shit.
So like, but she's 70. She likes to have her ducks in order. You know what I mean?
Right.
Whatever. And good for her, because now the place that we're going is sold out. So like it worked out.
Yeah.
That like she did this far in advance, but not everybody. I wouldn't. And when she told me that she was booking, I was like, okay, I'm gonna chip in, but not yet, because this is a year away. Right. And I was like, I'll chip in.
I mean, girl math means if you would have chipped in a year ago, then it's free.
It would have. But it was like, it really was like right after like Christmas last year. You know what I mean? And I was like, I mean, good plan, guys, but I'm not paying for this yet.
Right.
So yeah, but right, like even if that was the case, if this person is paying, I think that it's a great deal. And like I also think that
or the venue, I guess this would be the other downfall, is the venue, big venues like that
not
sometimes get booked out so far in advance that like they might not have another date for like a few months. So you might have to change venues. Do you do it? I guess it really just depends on how bad you wanted that venue.
And the date, you know what I mean? Because I don't know that I would even hate waiting a couple months to have $150,000 wedding paid for.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I get that, like, June is popular, but, you know what? I bet the fall's really pretty in Rhode Island, too.
Right.
Or, like, even, like, July, you know?
Honestly, maybe I would just take the money in the loop.
Honestly, maybe I would too. That's also a really good option.
I mean, you
That's
could take
also
the
a
money
really
and
good
buy
option.
a house and just elope.
That
Well,
also
down payment on a house. You ain't buying a house for that much money.
Right. Yeah, absolutely true. But I didn't like the way, like, this article was fine, but there was a lot. I've seen it a lot, probably because I clicked on that one and read it. So
Well,
the algorithm
anything if
searched for me
it's
more.
Taylor Swift's name is attached to it, that's going to be bashed. But I feel like if you took her name out of it, it's still a genuine conversation, and then I still would do it.
Right, but yeah, I was just gonna say, I didn't like a lot of the headlines were framing it like forced to change your venue, but it's like it's not at all. It's like you said, it's very much an option, and you don't even have to change your venue. You just have to change the date. Like you said, you might have to wait a minute to get another date, but that doesn't mean that like you don't necessarily have to change the venue, and you don't have to take the deal.
You don't have to say yes. So.
Right, you could absolutely just be like, no, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
But I personally would absolutely. I would take that deal. Yeah, I would take that deal. Absolutely. And we're at an hour. So do you have anything else?
I just had
because
one little tidbit, I think.
I have a couple
a
of
little
tidbit.
Things.
Let's get it.
I've been watching the season 2 of Kristen Bell and Seth Cohen. Not Seth Cohen. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, not Seth Cohen.
Yeah, close enough though. I know what you meant. Adam Brody.
Adam Brody.
He is Seth Cohen.
He is Seth Cohen. In that one show. What the fuck? The name of it just left my fucking
Nobody
head.
Wants This.
Nobody Wants This. Yes, thank you. I started season 2 last night. It's really good.
I didn't even watch season 1, but I should.
I think you should. It was a good show.
Good, because I kind of
need my own show. And season 2 is just as good. So I'm not finished with it yet, but I like it. I was laughing. Like, it had me laughing.
And it's like funny, a show, right? Like, because like we have so many shows that like we're watching together that we need to catch up on, and like I need something that like just I'm watching.
Yeah. I mean, Chris was watching it with me last night too, but it's not one that like I would have to wait for him to watch. Like, he doesn't give a fuck what happened in it.
Right, because that's the things like Eric likes TV. So even like Only Murders in the Building, when it first came out, I was gonna watch it by myself, but I mentioned it just in case, and he was like, Steve Martin, you were gonna watch that without me? You know what I mean? So like sometimes like I don't expect him to want to watch some of the shows that I watch, or like there's stuff that like I start to watch and he's like, oh, I want to see that, and it's like, we're watching 1,000 shows together. Let me watch one girl show by myself.
Right.
Just so I have something to watch like while I'm doing laundry alone.
Right. There was a I don't know if this is a surprise.
No, because I saw it all over the internet, and I already know what you're going to say, and I'm not even watching the show. You're going to talk about his wife.
No. What about his wife?
His wife is in it, and they have all their connections, and there's a whole thing.
I don't know any of that.
Leighton Meester? That's not what you're going to say?
No.
Oh, okay. Well,
what were you going to say? What about him?
She's a cameo.
Oh, she shows up?
Yeah, no, I spoiled it for you.
It's okay.
And then they were talking about how they were all like teen royalty, and there's a whole circle graph.
Oh, that makes sense, but I didn't see any of that. But there was Seth Rogen is in it.
Oh, that's fun!
Yeah,
I do really like
him. He just
him.
showed up in this last episode that I watched, but I don't know if that was like known that he was in it or not. I don't know.
He's so stupid funny.
Yeah,
I really like him.
Yeah, so I think it just got better, right? It's gonna be if he's
if Seth Rogen's there, everything's obviously better.
Right.
It's on the up and up. If Seth Rogen's there, things are going well.
Right. And he plays this like but if you watch it because it's funny, but the part is very fitting.
I still have to watch the second season of his show on Apple TV. That's another one that like we started together. I told you the Platonic. It's him and what's her name, and like they're really
Apple
funny.
TV. That's one service I don't fucking pay for.
We got rid of Paramount because they fucking jacked them prices up again.
I think I have Paramount like with somebody.
That's what somebody else does. So
something.
My aunt has. Do you have Walmart delivery? Because my aunt has it because of Walmart delivery.
I think maybe with AT&T had it or something like that.
Oh, maybe because like everybody that I know that still has Paramount, it's because they get it from something else because it was like $7 a month, so it wasn't a big deal. And then it like jumped up to like 20 or like 15 or something, and now it's up to like 20.
Maybe I should look what I'm paying because that's a lot.
Yeah, like it jumped a lot. And
maybe I should look into that one. That's terrible. But all those stupid subscription services, like you get locked into them and then you kind of forget about them.
And then there's that stupid app, and we keep seeing the commercials. And Eric apparently tried it one time. So there's this app, and it keeps advertising, and it's like, we'll find all your subscriptions, and then we'll tell you what's or whatever, right?
Yeah.
But he said that what it is, he tried it one time. You have to go in and manually add all your subscriptions.
That's fucking stupid.
So
if you know what,
right, you have to go. He said that he spent like an hour like finding passwords, and then was like, what the fuck am I doing? If I'm going to go through all my subscriptions and find my passwords and sign in for you to tell me what I'm paying, I'm already doing that. And that's what, like, honestly, like...
Shouldn't it just be able to, like... I would think that it would run your email address. You're giving it permission to run your email through the fucking interwebs of...
That's how I thought it would work.
Services.
Until when he started telling me that he was, like, looking at passwords, I was honestly, like, it was, like, later in the evening and I was tired and I was, like, so confused. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? he's like, this commercial, the service, it's so stupid. I tried it and I had to go. And I was like, well, isn't it going to look it up for you? And he's like, no, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't.
That is dumb.
That's
No
what
wonder
I like.
it's not popular.
I couldn't even understand what he was
Yeah.
saying because I was like, what do you mean? Why are you looking up the passwords? I thought they were going to tell you your subscriptions. He's like, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's so
They're
stupid.
not. So yeah, that's dumb.
Margot Robbie and I don't know
that's
how
what I saw
true
there.
this is, but Margot Robbie reportedly in talks to play Britney Spears in a biopic movie. How do we feel about? I don't care. Margot Robbie is great. She'd probably be good as it. I guess I want to know how we feel about a biopic being made
That's what I
about
thought we were talking
Britney
about.
while
That's what I thought we were talking
she's
about.
still alive.
And who's getting the money for that?
And who's getting the money for it? And like, why are we putting more like
leave her alone.
Shit on her?
Jesus fucking Christ! How many times do I have to say this? Leave Britney the fuck alone.
Yeah, like I don't
completely
want
agree with
a
everything that you're
movie
saying
about Britney Spears.
No, and you know what? The only way I want a movie about Britney Spears is if
she's
Britney Spears
involved
fucking
in it.
wrote, directed, and
Right.
starred in it. That's the only way I want a fucking Britney Spears movie. Like you said, love Margot Robbie. I think that if the time came, she would be a great choice. But this isn't the fucking time.
Right.
While K-Fed's still out here spreading his fucking bullshit. What are you talking about?
We don't need.
Who is behind this? Jamie Lynn? Fucking hoe.
Probably. She's probably producing it. Yeah, we don't need anything pertaining to Britney unless it's by Britney. From Britney.
Absolutely. Unless Britney Spears, her fucking self, has written, directed, and produced the whole goddamn thing, I'm not interested.
The same.
And I bet we're not the only ones that feel that way.
Like, leave Britney alone.
Leave Britney alone.
Okay, one last thing, just so fucking random. Ashley Parker Angel still out here being Ashley Parker Angel. Did you know that?
No, I didn't. Because I'm not keeping up with fucking O-Town.
I know, it just randomly popped up in my feed, and I'm like, wow, he's still around. And he doesn't fucking tour. No, the motherfucker doesn't tour with O-Town. Like, I just saw O-Town, a year ago in concert?
Yeah, you did.
And
I don't know why, but you did.
Because they were coming to my town, of course I was going to see them.
But Ashley Parker Angel
he wasn't even there. Like, he's not even touring with them. Instead, he's posting these fucking thirst trap pictures looking like fucking Ken.
He does look like a Ken doll.
I am, what is it? I am music.
I am Knuff.
I am Knuff, but like, what
his
is
job
like,
is music.
His job is music.
It looks like his job is sit-ups.
His job is sit-ups. His job is stand in the gravel. But
his job is Beachbody.
Everyone's freaking out about Taylor Swift's song about, and he put the eggplant emoji. Just remember, we did it first, and he's talking about Liquid Dreams. I don't know if okay, surely I knew, right? But I'm like, never really thought about Liquid Dreams.
We did know what it was. Yeah, I absolutely knew what Liquid Dreams meant. Clearly, but that's not the same thing. This is what is way fucking better. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
It's so weird. Like, I was just so...
Do you
Ashley Parker Angel being Ashley Parker Angel. Like, he's trying to stay relevant.
Right, because...
But he won't even fucking tour and sing Liquid Dreams on tour. So how the fuck you can't even... You're not allowed to mention it. You're not allowed to pretend like you mention that you're a part of O-Town when you don't want to be a part of O-Town.
And, like, that's like claiming that, like, any sexual song paved the way for what... You know what I mean? Like, just because your song involved sex doesn't mean... You know, like... Salt & Pepper said, let's talk about sex, baby. You know what I mean? What are you talking about?
Right. And also, this just proves the point that everyone's just hating on Taylor, but so many people have done it before her.
And that's what I was saying before.
Like, no one was hating on O-Town for Liquid... Well, I guess there wasn't internet for us to hate on him like that. You know?
Well, I mean, we had MySpace.
Would still be, like, bitching about Liquid Dreams back then.
My mom was probably jamming.
Yeah.
But she was into the music. She was always into the music.
Right.
Yeah, Ashley Parker Angel needs to just shut the hell up.
He does.
So stupid.
Remember when he tried to have a reality show?
No.
He did. That was interesting.
I feel like it's in the back of my head somewhere, but I don't actually remember
what it was called, but I just remember he had like a baby on it.
Oh, that's weird. No, I don't remember that at all. I had like 2 Disney things. When you're done.
Oh, no, that's fine. I can't watch it. There's something about like a weird connection with Joey Fatone and like the Orlando people and all the people who like came out of his high school. And I was like, wow, I didn't realize so many people from Orlando like all went to high school together. I'm going to try to like, see. Or I should have like screenshot the one part where
did
it
this
said,
high school produce the most celebrities ever? So it did.
Yeah, like this high school they all went to in.
Is it like a drama school?
I think so because
like
it says whoever school? This guy is, they were on like Beetlejuice together.
I know him. He's my favorite.
Oh yeah, who are these guys? Wriggle Picks
Yeah,
podcast.
Wriggle. Okay. Wriggle's hilarious. I'll show you him in a second. Oh,
They
that's
were
not
in
him.
like,
That's not him.
oh, Wayne Brady was Dracula
He's
in this.
Wriggle.
Okay, Wayne Brady was Dracula. They were in like this play together at school. It was Joey Fatone, Wayne Brady, and this guy. I don't know who he
Wayne
is.
Brady. He looks familiar, but I don't know him. But I know Wriggle.
And then Johnny Damon, the baseball player, was a freshman. DJ Khaled was in in Joey's class. AJ Brzezinski from the Red Sox. Like, I was like, what the fuck? I didn't even knew like DJ Khaled was from Orlando.
No, because he I used to listen
And
to
it
him.
was they were like, what kind of school was it? And they said public school.
Because DJ Khaled was an actual radio DJ when I lived in Miami. When I lived in Miami in the early 2000s, he was on the radio every fucking day yelling, "We the best," all the time. Like, all that shit that he says on TV,
Yeah.
he was yelling that on the radio the entire time that I lived in Miami.
Oh, that's funny.
So I always thought he was from down there because he lived and worked there when I did.
Right.
In like
Must have
the
moved
early
down
2000s.
there to do the DJ thing.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah, Joey Fatone, Wayne Brady, and DJ Khaled all went to school together.
And Rob Riggle.
This guy is Rob Riggle? Because this is the guy that went to school with him.
The other guy's Rob Riggle.
Oh, this is the guy that... But I don't know who that guy is.
I don't know who that guy is.
I've
either.
never seen him before, so...
But Rob Riggle is fucking hilarious and stupid. He did a Shark Week show with Shaq one time, and the shit was hilarious. But I do like that. I didn't know about DJ Khaled because, again, I really thought he was from Miami because he absolutely was. And that's why, like, sometimes I see him now and, like, they call him Khaled. And, like, in my head, he's DJ Khaled because he was a DJ on the radio. Like, that was where I...
Like, that was his thing.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden he got famous because he, like, got lost on a jet ski on fucking Snapchat. And then the next thing you know, he's in everybody's goddamn songs. You know what I mean? Yeah. And now he's, like, hosting the Nick Kids' Choice Awards. And it's like, you were a Miami DJ that got lost on a jet ski on Star Island. What are you doing? I don't know. Go ahead, DJ Khaled, though. Do your thing. So Mickey and Mickey are now... Mickey and Mickey.
I gotcha.
Mickey and Minnie are now meeting guests at Epcot in their travel-inspired costumes. I don't love them, but...
Oh, it's cute.
It's cute. And I feel like it's fitting for Epcot, right? Around the world and whatnot. But Mickey and Minnie got new outfits. So that's... I'm assuming that's at their Communicore Hall meet. Which is right when you walk in. It's past the ball and to the left. And that's at the new Communicore Hall. They have a new meet there. So...
Okay.
It's honestly, the wait's never too bad. We don't normally do it because honestly, we have better things to do than stand in line to meet these people.
Right.
If we see you walking around, we see you walking around. Like, there's some people, like, we might stand in, like, a line for, like, Darth Vader, but
right.
Maybe see the new travel outfits. I don't know. And then the only other thing was the third Disney World death.
Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah, there's been another.
Do you think it's like the national news attention that it's getting that's causing more people? Or has this always been happening, but because there was like back to back, then it made national news and we're hearing about it?
I don't know. I feel
you know
like.
I mean, I always wonder about like how much of things are always happening, we just don't hear about them.
Right. And I mean, I don't know. I feel like I don't want to use like the wrong words that'll get us banned from the internet, right? But like the taking it upon yourself to end it all at the Contemporary twice in a month seems, that can't be normal.
Right.
There's no way we never heard of that. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's a,
but
like
the middle one not too long ago too, like not the one we talked about on the last podcast, not this one, but like a few months ago. Wasn't there another one?
I don't know. There was like that wilderness one we looked up, which was like a pre-existing condition. So like that wasn't like a, but I don't think I remember another one.
I feel like I do, but I could be making it up.
Yeah, because I feel like that's not a normal thing. But yeah, maybe we just don't know about it. I don't know. I feel like that's wild, though. You
it's
know what
very
I mean? Like,
wild.
Be paying contemporary money to do that. I don't know.
Right,
I mean,
and is it just like a node to how much people are struggling these days?
Honestly, maybe. Right.
Like.
Right, if you're going to go out, I mean, I guess you might as well jump off the Contemporary. I don't know.
Happiest place on earth.
Right. At least you were happy until you jumped. I don't know.
I don't know. It's wild, though. It's very sad for the families.
It is, absolutely.
And for the human that was struggling so hard that they thought that was the only out.
Right. And, like, for anybody that saw it, too. You know what I mean? Like, you feel bad for, like, kids that were in, like, the area. You know what I mean? Like, because that is such a, like, the Contemporary is a very busy resort. It's right next to Magic Kingdom. Like, I don't know. You don't want, like, people to have, like, seen that, too, and, like, been scarred. I don't know. But, yeah, like, obviously, like, it's terrible for, like, the person that felt that, like, that was the only choice.
Right.
And then it's, sad for, like, the worker that had to clean it up.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Yeah, it's terrible. But I felt like we had to mention it. You know, you don't, because as much as like it's sad and it's something terrible to talk about, I think it is something that like we also need to like you said, like people are struggling, like bring light to. Like we're not just gonna like we talk about Disney all the time. We can't just brush over everybody jumping off
Right.
to contemporary.
It's fucking wild.
It is wild.
I just hope. We not do that anymore, guys? Can we talk to someone? There's hotlines to call.
Right.
People to talk to. There's help, and like everything is figure outable.
Right.
Everything passes. The bad doesn't last.
It's good advice. It is, honestly. That is good advice, right? Everything's in seasons, right? Like you'll get through it.
Yeah. It's not whatever you're going through right now is not the forever.
Right. It's not worth losing everything.
Right. Like that's such a permanent decision.
Right.
And tomorrow you could wake up and be in a whole new place.
What is that?
Disney ends decades-old Mickey waffles. Effective next week. Is this real?
I don't believe. Where did you get that
I
information?
don't know.
There's no
I just
fucking
screenshot
way.
the picture. I copied the picture and sent it to the messaging. So
That's got to be some clickbait nonsense that it's
I-
going to be like some kind of like Mickey waffles taken out. There's no people will riot.
I will riot. I don't even go
I was gonna say
there.
these people will lose. You think?
Talk about people rioting. Did you see that Chili's got rid of the fucking queso dip? You dumb fucks.
Not the
And
skillet queso.
The skillet fucking queso.
Not the fucking skillet
yeah, and they
queso.
replaced it with some cheese water with Rotel.
What does that mean?
Oh, it's supposed to be like a Southwest fucking cheese dip, but it's literally watery ass cheese because they're just opening a fucking can of Rotel and not draining it and melting it with cheese. I don't know if they're not draining it, but that's what it looks like.
That's what it seems
They're
like.
like a promo video is them like dipping a chip in this cheese and the cheese is just like water coming off the chip and they're like, you fucking replaced skillet queso with cheese water?
I know you love the skillet queso. I know this is close to your heart.
This is terrible news.
This is terrible news, honestly.
So,
Fuck
as
Chili's.
of yesterday, Chili's said today that actually, I think today they were supposed to make an announcement. So hold on, we are really over, but I need to let the people know
This is important
if
stuff.
Chili's brought back the skillet queso because the internet was so mad this weekend. I was so mad. My friend called me to tell me that she went to Chili's for her son's birthday, and it wasn't there, and I was like, is that a fucking joke? And then I saw, okay, we tried to kill it, but you love the skillet.
Was this a marketing ploy the whole time,
I don't
Chili's?
fucking know. Okay, we hear you, and we hate when y'all are mad at us. We're working on bringing skillet queso back to Chili's very soon. Stay tuned for a date. 8 hours ago, the motherfuckers are bringing it back. Whoever made that decision should be fired. That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Like, it's literally the only thing that they had decently good at Chili's. Like, their chicken's fake. Like, it's the only reason I would ever even go there anymore.
Let me tell you
It's for that and the skillet. Is the skillet cookie gone? I didn't look. That better not be gone. Those are the only two things I go to Chili's for.
The last time I went to Chili's, here's the thing. They have a petty ass McDonald's menu, and it's my favorite new thing. I went to Chili's maybe a couple months ago. My cousin fucking loves Chili's.
I used to love it, and now their chicken tastes rubbery to me. Like it's that fake chicken they're all the chains are using, and that's what I used to get was like the chicken,
That's
the
what she
buffalo
gets, the
chicken sandwich. Yeah.
Or she gets like Crispers.
Oh,
So I don't know.
I heard the Crispers aren't really fucking Crispers anymore. They're like fucking normal ass chicken tenders.
Oh, she's gonna be pissed.
Yeah. Don't tell her not to go anymore.
I'll tell her. But we went like a while ago, and they have like a new fucking ridiculously petty McDonald's menu, and it's literally they have a quarter pounder, and they call it like the quarter pound something, and like they have like it says something petty on there that like is clearly like McDonald's. They have a Big Mac. It's not like extra bun,
Who is in
but
charge
it's like
of
the
Chili's?
same thing. But honestly, it was cheaper than McDonald's. I got their fake Big
But
Mac.
it's just a very weird.
Yeah, but it was fun because it was petty, and it was
Yeah.
like it's cheaper, and like you don't have to like clean up anything. Like you're sitting in a restaurant and you're
Right.
just tipping us to clean up, and you can get your McDonald's for cheaper, and it was
Right.
like better meet the McDonald's. It's better than McDonald's.
That's good.
But
I'm
it
just
was
mad
fun
at them
for me.
right now, so I'm being negative.
Yeah, you are, but it's okay. I get it. I know when you said the skillet queso, I was like, oh, this isn't gonna fucking be good. She's gonna be pissed. You've always loved the skillet queso. I know that's your thing.
Yes.
And you see the skillet queso and like that chicken avocado sandwich,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that was always
So
your Chili's
good.
thing.
So stupid.
We're doing the
Dumbasses.
same thing at
Someone
Chili's for
was
30
like,
fucking years.
whoever got fired from Cracker Barrel, whatever CEO got fired from Cracker Barrel must have got hired at Chili's. Like, what are you idiots?
Why?
Why are you like taking away what makes you you. Like, literally.
I don't know. I feel like the Chilli thing's way more serious. Like, Cracker Barrel was a logo. This is like a food thing that
for
people like.
20, 30 years, like forever that Chili's been around. How do you look at your sales of the skillet queso and think, you know what, that's gotta go. We should change that.
Maybe they felt like because they're giving out that free chips and salsa, you didn't need the queso too. Do you think the queso sales have gone down from the free salsa?
Isn't it always been? It's always been free salsa when you sat in the bar.
When you sat in the bar, but I feel like they've been giving it out everywhere at the tables too. But I also have like, if you have the stupid rewards thing, you can redeem it. So, I don't know.
I'm
curious. Are there skillet queso sales down?
But they're bringing it back. So no worries, guys. But just don't go to Chili's until it's back. And if you like chicken crispers, be wary. I've heard they've changed.
I haven't actually tried them. So
like when I went to Cracker Barrel and we ordered country fried steak and they gave us
oh yeah, you were real mad about that
with fucking gravy on them.
Oh yeah, you were pissed.
That was
when you were like, everybody's mad at Cracker Barrel over this, and I'm not mad about that, but I'm mad about this.
Yeah,
that was funny.
Dumb. All right, sorry.
All right,
we were talking about McDonald's. Disney food, and we said something. They changing the Disney waffles would cause a riot. That's how we got there.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I don't know. It's fair. It's fair. I know that you'll riot over some skillet. As soon as you said skillet queso, I was like, oh, she's fucking serious. This isn't a joke. This is serious. Shouldn't play about the skillet queso.
No, I guess we should probably end this though, because this is very long. How come every time we have nothing to talk about, we talk the longest? Probably because we think we have nothing to talk about, so we just keep talking.
I think that's just how we are in general.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well. All right.
I will hope you enjoyed this.
All right. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for being here. Peace out. Okay, down.
If you like this, share with a friend. Don't forget to like and follow.
And find us on all social media at parkinglotchats.podcast. That's Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. Same handle.
Thanks for being here.